the edge of enough. Mara stood still, though the world around her roared with motion. The sun was dipping low, casting a molten light across the cracked earth beneath her boots. Far below, the world was a patchwork of shadow and light, valleys swallowed by mist. Far above, the summit glinted like a promise she wasn't sure she could keep. Her fingers, raw and bleeding beneath torn gloves, trembled against the rock. Every muscle in her body screamed. Every part of her wanted to stop. No one would blame me if I did, she thought, her heart pounding against her ribs like a drum of warning. No one would know. No one would care. But that was a lie. I would know. She closed her eyes, just for a breath, letting the wind howl past, letting the mountain remind her how small she was. The cold bit into her bones. Her pack felt like a weight she could no longer carry. Her legs shook, and the voice of doubt returned. Soft, persuasive, familiar. You've done enough. Turn back. Be safe. What are you trying to prove? Mara opened her eyes and stared at the rock face ahead, at the brutal, endless climb still waiting for her. She wasn't trying to prove anything. Not to them. Not anymore. This wasn't about glory. This wasn't about being seen. It was about the promise she made to herself long ago, in the quiet moments when no one was watching. I don't quit. No matter what. No matter how hard. No matter how long. Her father's voice echoed in memory. It's not the summit that makes you strong. It's every step you take toward it. Mara forced herself upward, fingers finding the next hold, boots scraping against rock, breath shallow but steady. The mountain didn't care about her struggle. It didn't cheer her on or try to stop her. It simply existed, immense, unmoving, daring her to rise to meet it. Her mind churned with the battles she'd fought, long before she came to this place. The nights she'd sat alone in dark rooms, wrestling demons no one else could see. The failures that had nearly broken her, the losses that carved hollows in her heart. And every time, every single time, she had stood back up. One step, just one more. The wind roared louder, as if testing her. Her arms burned, her knees buckled. And still, she climbed. Minutes blurred into hours. She no longer kept time. There was only the rhythm of breath and grit, the scrape of boot against stone, the ache of muscles pushed beyond their limits. Finally, Mara reached a small plateau. She dropped to her knees, gasping, tears mixing with the sweat and dirt on her face. The summit still loomed above, but for now, this was enough. She wasn't done, not yet, but she had won this battle. She had kept the promise. She looked out at the world stretched below her, endless, wild, breathtaking. And she smiled. A small, fierce smile. The kind that belonged to someone who knew that strength wasn't in never falling. Strength was in rising, again and again. No matter how many times the mountain tried to break you, I'm still here, she thought, and I'm not done climbing.